Hi there, I'm so happy you're here. It is day one of our Create Calm with 5 days of deep relaxed breathing. And I'm just very excited about this week. We're going to start with the basics today and we're going to build each day on different types of deep breathing. And we're going to use some count of breath and imagery and words and things like that. I'm just really excited about this week. And I know it's something that's needed right now, because a lot of people with our uncertain times, people are feeling a lot of stress and anxiety and feeling like, overwhelmed because things aren't in control. But we can control our response, and one thing we can do is to try to get ourselves into a relaxed state. So why breathing? Well, I'm an engineer as well as being a health coach, and in engineering, one of the principles is that the simplest solution is often the best solution. So breathing is something we do anyway. We know how to breathe. We just need to practice how we're breathing. So that's what this week is all about. So why do we need to practice changing how we're breathing? Well, a lot of us have some breathing dysfunctions, really, that we've created bad habits with breathing. So one of the big problems, or a common problem, is chest breathing. So when people breathe into their chest only and not into the rest of their cavity here. So, and a good way to know if you are a chest breather is if I say, take a deep breath, like as if you're going to the doctor and the doctor says, breathe in. Or do you breathe in? Just do it right now. Do you breathe in to your chest, or are you breathing in lower down, or right down your belly? I'm thinking a lot of people are chest breathers. So that's one problem. Another type of breathing problem is shallow breathing. So you're inhaling. So you're inhaling more than exhaling. And so that becomes dysfunctional as well, because you get stale air built up. Another common type of breathing problem is rapid breathing. So breathing very quickly. So not long, deep breaths, but quick breathing. And that's associated often with like fear and anxiety. And so if you are feeling some fear and anxiety, then you may actually be doing some quick breathing now. And then another type is breath holding. So this sometimes happens, again, when people are feeling stressed. So they might hold their breath. And also if you've got pain. Sometimes when people have pain in their body, they tend to hold their breath a little bit as well. So those are some common problems. So how do we fix it? So we're going to learn how to fix it. And of course, as you know from the title of this, it's going to be with deep, relaxed breathing. So when we do deep, relaxed breathing, one of the big concepts is that we're going to breathe into our bellies. Okay? And the neat thing about this is that you already know how to do this. We were born belly breathers. If you're lucky enough to have a baby around, or if you remember seeing a baby, when you see a baby breathing, they're actually breathing into their belly. Their bellies go up and down. And somewhere along the way, a lot of us stopped doing belly breathing. Maybe it came about as a sort of poor posture, because if you're slumped down, you're sitting a lot, well, it's hard to breathe into your belly. So we've just kind of formed bad habits. And of course, this quick breathing, because we live in a high anxiety and stress kind of world. We don't even really realize how much stress we're under. And we're under a lot of stress right now, more than usual probably. So we need to learn how to teach ourselves to do the belly breathing and to lengthen out our breaths. So I'm going to demonstrate what we're going to do. So so this is what I would like you to do. So I'm going to demonstrate first, and we'll do it together afterwards. So we're going to put one hand on the chest and one hand on your belly. Okay, so do that. Sit up straight, or you could stand up. You could even lie down if you wanted to try this. So one hand on your belly, one hand on your chest. So first thing, I find it really helpful to first push my belly in, or pull it in, however you want to think about it. So you're going to bring your belly right in, and then take a big breath, filling your belly first, then your middle of your chest, and then your upper chest. And then when you let it go, you do reverse order. So you let it out, upper chest, sides of the chest, and then squeeze that belly in to push the air out. So that's one cycle of breath. So let's do it together. We'll do 4 cycles together. Okay? So put your one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. First of all, squeeze your belly in so that when you go to breathe in, you got somewhere for it to go. So squeeze your belly in, and then we'll begin. So breathe in, filling your belly first, and the sides of your chest, upper chest, and then let it go in reverse order. Upper chest, sides of your chest, and your belly. Squeeze it. Breathe in, belly, sides of the chest, upper chest. Breathe out in reverse order. Upper chest, sides of the chest, and belly. Squeeze it. Breathe in, belly, sides of your chest, upper chest, and let it out in reverse. Upper chest, sides of your chest, belly. And this is our 4th one. So breathe in, and let it out. Now, if this is your first time trying to do this, that may not have felt all that relaxing, or maybe it did, I don't know. So give this a try on your own. It would be great if you could try to do this, well, as often as you like. You can't really go wrong, but do it at least 3 times. And anytime you're trying to create a new habit, it's always best to tie it in with doing it after something that you regularly do. So good times to try it are after you wake up in the morning. So before you get out of bed, just try to do 4 of those breaths. And then perhaps after you eat lunch might be another time to try it. And then when you go to bed at night, after you turn off your light, try doing it then. It's actually really good to do this right before you go to sleep. It helps create some peace and calm right before you go to sleep, and just gives your central nervous system, that sense of peace and relaxation. So I'd love to hear if you have any questions. You can just email me. And if you haven't joined the Facebook group yet, you can do the Facebook group, join in, and I'm doing it live every day at 5:00 p.m. Newfoundland Daylight Time, which is 3:30 Eastern Daylight Time. All right, so enjoy the rest of your day today, and I will see you tomorrow. All right, bye.